Madam got a run on Code as they went into for turn one, and it is as they head down now under the bridge for the first time, and Morgan Long and Dave Hall right in behind them as they head down into here. Let's keep an eye on Hugenbosen, because he was quick last time round, if you remember rightly, developed that good scrap at the front. Through the up and over they go, heading now down towards the Hamilton Ashfield, sorry, the Higher Pool hairpin, and it is Daniel Madam from Brendan Code as they go in there. And right in behind him, it's Long, Hall, Hugenbosen, and Cross. Climb up the hill, drop down to the dipper. Madam is making no race of it, as he did in the previous one. He's just running away and hiding. Heading off down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. And it is through there they go, and you can just watch Madam stretching it out as they go, and up the hill he comes, back into view in the not too distant future, and we'll see him come across the line. We'll see one of the Daniel Madam absolutely flying, and look at Hugenbosen and the BMW through there in second position, absolutely blisteringly quick. Brendan Code is the next man through from Hall. So we'll watch him come down towards the through the up and over. And I'll tell you what, Hugenbosen is absolutely on it. And I'll tell you also, Adrian Clare is quick too. Right down in 8th position, Adrian Clare was the fastest man on that last lap. Let's keep an eye on them as they head down into the Porsche Dipper. And Madam's heading up the hill now, and Hugenbosen's coming after him. And boy, is he coming quick. Then we go back to Code and Hall as they drop down into the Porsche Dipper. So those two are it's about equidistant now. And then in fifth position, it's Jonathan Skyman. He's all by himself. But let's keep an eye on Hugenbosen now as he's chasing down Daniel Madam. Out of that Dale ITM sweeper, they come up the hill, and that BMW has got some real grunt, big torquey engine in it as it comes across the start-finish line now. Let's have a look at them. And it is 0.5 of a second difference between the two of them as they go across the line. And I'll tell you what, Hugenbosen is quick through turn one as they head down now under the bridge. And Hugenbosen is getting closer and closer to the back of Madam's back wheel. He's going to have a look at him, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he has a look down here at the Higher Pool hairpin. Let's watch him come through here. Sure enough, he does. He has a big look, but not quite close enough there. Madam comes across his bows, just cuts the door, shuts the door on him as they climb up the hill now, with the over the top of the hill with the drop down into the dipper. And oh, look at that, Daniel Madam backing the bike in. Hugenbosen gets closer. Out of there they come. Has the BMW got the grunt in a straight line to stay with the Suzuki? Down the straight they go, heading towards the Dale ITM sweeper, and through that sweeper they go. There's not a lot of difference between them in cornering speed. Up the hill they come. And the BMW, this is where the BMW seems to have its have the legs, and it manages to pull Suzuki back. Has a look around the outside, down into turn one. Can he do it? No, as Madam still hangs on to the lead there. Through turn one they go, heading down now towards the the Laser Auto Electrical Bridge, which is Hamilton Ashfield's corner. Into the up and over they go now, and I get the feeling that Hugenbosen is just sitting there now waiting for his opportunity, as Madam is, mind you, these two guys are probably right on the limit at the moment. Into the Higher Pool hairpin they go now, and I'm sure there's some other people in the race, and I should probably go and look for them, but there's such an intriguing fight at the front here. We'll stay with this one. So down into the Porsche Dipper they go. It is Madam from Hugenbosen as they come out of there and head down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. Some lonely man is Brendan Code. He's sitting there in third position with nobody to play with. He's probably getting a bit bored. Same with Dave Hall, who's right in behind him. So up the hill they come. These two at the front, they're absolutely on each other. Up the hill they come, around the big bend in the front straight, and across the start-finish straight. Once again, it is Madam from Hugenbosen. 0.1 of a second difference between them now, as they go down under the head down to the bridge. Now all of a sudden Hugenbosen has another look. Big dive under brakes. Is he going to make it stick? No, he doesn't. And Madam just lets off the brakes a little bit and just goes a little bit deeper and manages to turn in. He's a bit wider. So this time Madam goes wide. Hugenbosen around the outside of him into the high pull hairpin they go, and Madam just takes it back again. Up the hill they come, and I tell you what, these two are absolutely on each other. Into the Porsche Dipper one more time. This time Hugenbosen right on his sail as they come out and they head down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. That BMW has got some wick in a straight line, and there they go. And this time Madam is still and holds still the lead, but there's not even a half a bike length difference between them. There we go. Hugenbosen around the outside. Madam drifts out to cut him off and then goes to the inside to stop him. I tell you what, Madam's got his elbows right out now, and he's got to, because Hugenbosen is all over him, and Madam is having to use every trick in the book to keep that BMW behind him. Down we go, down under the bridge, and this time Hugenbosen's down the inside. No, he's not. Madam once again just manages to ease off the brakes and just let it drift a bit deeper in, and comes across and stops him. Now across the up and over one more time. Down in the high pull hairpin they go. It is Madam, Hugenbosen. Out of there they come, climb up the hill. Let's have a look. Now we're going to start getting into a couple of the back markers. Is this going to have a difference on these boys? Into Porsche Dipper. Out there they go. Both using all the track as they come out of there. First back marker, and they can't, it doesn't get in the way there. Down into the Dale ITM again. Hugenbosen this time a little bit closer to Madam, and has he got up the inside? No, he hasn't. It looked like he got up the inside of him, but he hadn't quite done that yet. Out of that corner they come, up the hill. This time now Hugenbosen goes to the inside, Madam to the outside, and this time Hugenbosen's around the outside of him. There's side by side, right across, almost shoulder to shoulder. They go across the start-finish line into turn one, and it is, I'm sorry if everybody else in the race that we're not giving you any attention, but these two boys at the front are really turning it on. Under the bridge, one more time. I just can't see where. I can see he's going to have a move, but I'm just trying to pick where he's going to put it, and I'm picking it'll be somewhere where Daniel's not expecting it, as they come down into the high pull hairpin, and he backs off of him there. I'm wondering if he's going to pick that as be his next place. 6 laps down. We're on the 7th lap now, so there's only really 3 to go, and where's it going to happen? So you can see Hugenbosen just seems to be a little bit quicker. Madam just seems to be keeping the door closed on him. Down they go here towards the Dale ITM sweeper, and once again this time there's lap traffic in the way. They both slide through under that traffic, although hang on, no, Madam's got through, Hugenbosen didn't, and up the hill they come. And this time Hugenbosen's got the move done. He's driven around the outside of Madam. He used one of the back markers and put him in front of Madam. Now let's see what Madam's got to come back at him. So Hugenbosen now leads from Daniel Madam as they go through the turn one, heading down under the laser electrical bridge into the Hamilton Asphalt's corner. And Hugenbosen's already opened up about a 3 bike length lead over Daniel Madam through there, through the up and over they go. And I did say the last lap is out now, so this is the checker flag going to come out now for these boys as they go around the. We're showing 10 laps on the program, but it's actually obviously only 8 laps. So down they come into the Porsche Dipper, and it is Alistair Hugenbosen leads from Daniel Madam as they head down towards the Dale ITM sweeper for the very last time. And that BMW, I thought it had more, just that little bit more grunt than the Suzuki. And once he got it into place, Daniel can't do anything about it, hauling him back. Up the hill they come, and it is going to be a well-deserved win from Alistair Hugenbosen, who started well back in the field, I might add. And checker flag is out now. There it is for Daniel Madam, for Alistair Hugenbosen and Daniel Madam, first and second. Brendan Code is going to be a very, very lonely 3rd place. And there he comes across the line now. No, that's not him either. We're still waiting for him. Where is he? So he's a long, long way back. It was just on the difference at the finish was 0.7 of a second. And there's Brendan Code comes across the line now. And but where did that fastest, Adrian Clare with a lap of 1 minute and 1.238, where did that come from? Because the rest of the time he was nowhere. So There we go. So there we go into the finish of the big bikes. So next up it is going to be our Class 2, which is our Junior 250 production and lightweights. I'll tell you what, we've had some great racing today. Fantastic stuff.